Here we go. Welcome to my world. A lot of questions I have to ask. And I'm hoping some of you out there, holy crap, I do look old, don't I? Yeah. Well, let me tell you, I'm far from feeble. Let's get into some things that we really have to talk about government and what government's operation is and what it is. You ever wonder how somebody with a badge and a gun can extort you off the side of the road for crimes that were never even committed? Now, it happens every day, probably thousands, maybe even millions of people. Because they prey on our ignorance, folks. They prey on our ignorance. Oh, gee, Rick, how'd you become so smart? Well, maybe I've been to jail a few times. Maybe I've read a few law books a few times. Maybe I read the Constitution. Maybe I read the preamble. Maybe I have been indoctrinated with the different set of rules that are being played forth on We the People today. I believe the Constitution was a set of rules for which public servants shall not trespass on. Those of you that think it's okay to trespass on the rights of we the people, which are the true sovereign, one nation under God, we being the sovereign under God. Sovereign. What does that mean? We don't have a ruler other than ourselves and our Creator. Oh, we created government. What did we create government for? To protect our unalienable rights. Those under unalienable rights were endowed to us by our Creator. So, we the people create a government to protect the rights endowed to us by our Creator. Because we know there's bad people out there that don't follow God's law. We're going to follow God's law. We're going to entrust ourselves into His protection. And we create a government. We create a government to protect our borders, coin our money, and most of all, stand solid when it comes to defending the rights of we the people. Oops. I think we got a problem here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Because government has usurped using amendments that don't even exist. What do you mean, amendments, Rick? Well, let me explain something to you. For the 14th Amendment to even be ratified, 11 states weren't even part of the Union. So how could that be a collective? Couldn't be. How about the fact that there's three constitutions? What? Yeah. How about the original was the Constitution for the United States of America? The word for actually is a directive to the corporation government. What? For, not of. For. They were directives for government to follow. For government to govern, it had to follow a constitution. And that constitution is the Constitution for, not of. The preamble pretty much lays it out that it's undeniable. Pretty much lays it out that it's undeniable of who, what, and why we are. Those of you think that I'm a crackpot, great. Give you some homework. When did the United States government succeed to terrorism? We haven't been under terrorist rule. Go ahead. Figure it out. The ones of you that want to gain knowledge, I'm going to go back to my notes. I was going to do a broadcast tonight, and somehow we got sidebarred. All states corporations under, let's not get there. Too big for you guys that have small minds that always attack me. Okay. It wasn't on my notes. It just came into play. Judges and justices, two different entities. I want you to pass this on. Judges, three jurisdictions: Admiralty, Maritime. What do I have those on? Admiralty, Maritime, and I want to say it's Admiralty. Yes. Didn't see my notes, but popped in my head. But Admiralty. All those jurisdictions, let's see. Contract. Wow. But if my rights are unalienable, let me see the friggin' contract. You hear the way I talk. It's the reason I get bold. Have I been thrown in jail? You bet your biscuits. But I always win my appeal. And there was never room for appeal because it was a void judgment from the get-go. And when I pressed that issue, when the judge acted outside their jurisdiction meaning when did they have the authority? Start asking these judges, show me by what authority. Is this court court of record. Have you taken an oath? Are you going to abide by that oath today? And if you are, do you have an issue with me holding you accountable? See where they go with that. I'm tired, sick and tired, watching innocent men, women go to prison on crimes that never were crimes to begin with. Yeah, I'm having a few cocktails. Once you guys start talking to me, things are changing, but I need we the people, just as God wants you the people to get engaged with a government. The word government meant means mind, governed means control. We the people are supposed to control the minds of our legislatures, not vice versa. It's time to get engaged. Sorry, I'm a little toast, but you know what? There's not too many people on the face of the earth that hold the research, the knowledge that I'm willing to give to you at no cost. Because, A, what good is wealth if you lost your nation? God bless you. Rick out.